Hey guys, it's TastyTeaTalks with another walk and talk for you guys. How are you guys doing? I hope everyone is having a wonderful day or evening. Let's get started with this walk and talk, guys. I want to talk about patience because patience is always going to come up and we're going to need to keep talking about it. Throughout this time, we will talk about it. Okay, let's get going. So patience. It's a big part of your journey as you're going along. It's a work in progress. It's not something that you're going to have very easily. It's not something that's just going to be there like, oh, you got it. So the moment you're going through something that you're going to require it, it's not going to be like, oh, one fell swoop, you've got patience. It's something that you have to learn, something that you have to grow, something that you have to develop, and something that you have to do each and every time with everything that you're going through. Always remember that. By the word patience is coming up for me today. And it's gonna keep coming up. The situation, why I'm talking about it is because last week I was tried and tested and my patience was something that was running rather thin. And when these things happen to me, when I'm in that mood, when I'm in that mode, when I'm on go, and then all of a sudden, it's like slap in the face, something happens and then all of a sudden you don't have that level of control of that situation. Like, especially when you're dealing with other people and their inability to understand your journey and your process, you're going to find yourself in a situation where your patience is going to be tried and tested beyond even what you can imagine. Sometimes it's tried and tested, but in the end, all of it is beneficial for you to come out on top. So the thing is, yes, when you're on this journey and you're trying to get to the point where you're living your life with true meaning and true purpose, and you are taking the steps into every part of the journey, there's just times where your patience is going to be running thin because there's things out of your control and there's things that you personally can't change. So you have to go through them. But again, everything that you're doing is to get you to the next stage, to get you to a place where you are confident enough within yourself, enough within whatever it is you're doing to live your life with true meaning and true purpose. And trust me, that's all it is. You need to recognize those parts of the journey and you need to recognize that those things are trying to teach you patience, or those things are trying to teach you how to stay motivated, or those things are trying to teach you to get more stronger. So everything you're going through is not to break you, it's to get you to another level. That's where it's to get you to that level where you are going to be confident enough to do exactly what it is in life you're meant to do. So yes, that is where patience comes in. And patience, I'm telling you, what we all going to find out with ourselves is that majority of us lack patience. We're talking about the real thing called patience. We lack it bad because when you're in situations that you're feeling like, I need something like right now, like I need to have this situation dealt with instantly. Like that's what happened to me when I was going through the toughest and the roughest times, and I'm begging God, I'm like, please God, I'll do anything, just please, can you give it me? I'm thinking like right now, I need this situation dealt with now, not tomorrow, not next week, not next month. I'm just in that desperate state that I'm begging for God, just please now. And it's not happening now. And he knows it's not happening now, but it's happening, like he's listening to you. But what you're asking him for is not happening for you now. It's not happening for you in these moments. It's not happening for you in these minutes. Not the time you think it's perfect. His timing, when he's gonna order that thing to get to you, to reach you, is gonna happen. But what he's requiring from you in that moment of begging, of pleading, of worrying, of thinking, what can I do to get it? He wants you to remain patient. And he's going to teach you patience because it's more important for you to walk through this life and have patience than the thing that you feel you require right now. You will get that, but that's not a requirement in your life. What's a requirement in your life is patience. Is a very important factor of your journey going ahead. You're going to always need patience. You're going to always need to be motivated. You're going to always need to be inspired. So these conversations will come up, but the situations will be different, which we're talking about them within. But we'll be able to see how we've developed in our patience when we start talking about this happened to me times 3, because that's what happened to me in the last week. I was tested with my patience. I was tested with, am I strong enough now to stay steadfast on what I'm saying I'm doing? Am I strong enough to remain patient? And am I strong enough to remain perseverant while these things are happening to me? So yes, you're going to be tested on those things. But like I said, everything's to get you to the next stage. And once you hit the next stage, then everything that you've been like praying for and asking for, it becomes a reality of yours and you get it more and more. So once you understand what God's trying to teach you is patience, and that you're getting what he wants you and is ordering you to get, rather than the things you felt you needed now in this time, then you're going to have what's more important for you as you keep moving forward, as you keep moving on this journey, and you're able to use those tools, use that patience that you've got more, use that knowledge that you've been gaining along the way in order to help you get through the next stages. Because again, no matter what in this life, we're always going through tests. So even if you're on a journey of doing the greatest things under the sun, there's always going to be hurdles and obstacles and things that show up in your way. So in the end, through everything you're going through, what God is trying to teach you is the most important things that you are going to need. And as your journey goes on and as you progress, getting the best out of yourself that you can get, patience is a requirement. It's not optional. It's a requirement. You're going to need it. Being motivated is not optional. You're going to need it. Being inspired to constantly do things in the way that needs to be done in order for you to keep making progress and keep moving forward, and giving back in the way that is intended upon you to give back. Because in the world we live in, to be honest, it's not easy to not just live for thyself, like everything is pushing us in a direction that is saying like, hey, this is your life, live for yourself, don't worry about nobody else, it's okay, it's a dog eat dog world. But that's not the reality of life. The reality of life is, even in these conditions today where everything's skyrocketing and things are not great, you still can do the best you can do. You still can live to do the goodness and give the goodness back. Never give up on wanting to do the best you can do in this life and live the best and give back in the way that you need to give back, guys. Never give up. Yes, understand that everything that comes up, you're going to have to learn those lessons over and over again. But it's not to say that if you learned it once, it's not going to come up again. So don't be shocked if it does come up twice. Don't be shocked if you're in a situation where patience is another thing you're going to have. So yeah, don't be worried about going forward. Understand that every step of the way, you're going to get what you need to get, and you're going to keep moving forward with it. But that's all I got for today, guys. Patience, patience, patience. It's a virtue and it's very beneficial for you. But please, wherever you are in the world, have a good day, a good night, and make sure to join me on the next Walk and Talk. But for now, guys, bye for now.